sleepless nights since the breakup, that crushing end of the world feeling, tired of just being sad, feeling empty? Are you ready to finally move on and reclaim your joy? Because deep down, you probably already know that healing isn't just about waiting for time to pass. It's truly about making the right decisions every single day, guided by the right strategies. Welcome to the Unbeatable Heart podcast. I'm your host, Banuel Dogaiman. Like so many of you listening, I've walked through the absolute fire of a painful breakup. It's a feeling I wouldn't wish on anyone, and it's what led me to dedicate myself to understanding the path to true, lasting healing for years, drawing from my studies in NLP and countless hours researching and applying heart healing methodologies. I've been figuring out what truly works. It's knowledge I share daily with our incredible community of over 50,000 people in our Facebook support group. I started this journey because I genuinely believe that everyone, and I mean everyone, deserves to heal. This isn't just about getting over your ex. It's about building a life you absolutely love, a life where your own happiness comes first. This podcast is dedicated to helping you do just that. Heal your broken heart while actively rebuilding your self-esteem and rediscovering your worth. So, who's this podcast actually for? It's for you if you're going through a tough breakup or divorce right now. If you're looking for real support, some solid advice from someone who gets it, and most importantly, actual steps you can take to start healing and really move on, you're in the right place. Today, we are going to talk about the moment every single person healing from a breakup fears. It's the moment that can feel like a bucket of ice water being dumped on your head, the moment that can make you question every bit of progress you've made. We're talking about the ultimate test, the moment you find out your ex has moved on. You know the scene, you're just living your life, maybe even having a good day, and then it happens. You're scrolling on your phone, and there it is, a photo of them with someone new, looking happy, a relationship status change, or maybe a well-meaning friend trying to be helpful tells you, "Hey, did you hear that so-and-so is seeing someone?" The air leaves your lungs, your stomach plummets to the floor, your chest feels tight, and a hot, tingly feeling spreads across your skin. It is a unique and brutal kind of pain. It feels like the breakup is happening all over again, but this time it feels more real, more permanent. It's a gut punch that can send you spiraling right back to day one. This moment isn't just about them being with someone new. It's a massive trigger for our deepest fears about our own worth, our progress, and our future. So why does this specific moment hurt so much, often more than the breakup itself? Let's break it down, because by naming the stories our minds create, we can start to take their power away. The first and biggest reason is the story of lost hope. Even if you knew the relationship was over, even if you were the one who ended it, there is often a tiny, secret part of us that holds onto a sliver of hope. It's a quiet what if that lives in the back of our minds. What if they realize they made a mistake? What if we find our way back to each other someday? This news doesn't just slam the door on that hope, it locks it, bolts it, and throws away the key. It forces you to face the absolute, undeniable finality of the end. The fantasy is over, and you are left standing in the cold, hard reality. That loss of hope is a grief all on its own. The second reason is the story of comparison. The moment you see them with someone new, your ego goes into a state of emergency. It immediately wants to compare. You start a painful mental game with no winner. You find their new partner on social media and you scroll, comparing everything. Are they better looking than me? Are they more successful, funnier, smarter? This is a direct and vicious attack on your self-worth. You start to believe that your ex's choice is a reflection of your value. If they chose this new person, It must mean that person is better and you are less than. It's a toxic and completely false narrative. And the third reason is the story of replacement. This one cuts deep. Seeing them happy with someone else can make you feel like your entire history together has been erased and overwritten. It can feel like your role in their life, all the memories you shared, all the love you gave, meant nothing. You feel forgotten, disposable, like you were just a placeholder until the real person came along. This feeling of being replaced can make you question the validity of your entire relationship, which is an incredibly painful thing to experience. But here is the reframe. Here is the truth you must hold on to. This moment is not a reflection of your worth. Let me say that again. Their new relationship has absolutely nothing to do with your value as a human being. It is simply a signal from the universe that it is time to turn your focus 100%, finally and completely, away from their story and onto your own. Their new chapter doesn't erase yours, it liberates you to finally start writing your own without ever looking over your shoulder again. So, how do you survive this gut punch moment without losing all your progress? You need a plan. Here is your 3-step survival plan. Step 1. Emergency first aid. The first 24 hours. The moment you find out, your only job is to get through this moment. Do not try to be strong or pretend it doesn't hurt. First, get off all social media. Mute, unfollow, or temporarily block them, and maybe even their close friends if you have to. Your mind will be screaming at you to paint shop, to dig for more information, more photos, more details. You must resist this urge. It is the equivalent of pouring salt in your own wound. Every new piece of information is just another knife. Second, phone a trusted friend. Call someone safe, someone who will listen without judgment, without gossip, and without telling you to just get over it. You can even start the conversation by setting the boundary. Hey, something happened and I'm really hurting. I don't need advice. I just need you to listen for a few minutes. Third, feel the feeling safely. Give yourself permission to be a mess for a short, defined period. Go home, get in your comfortable clothes and let it out. Cry, scream into a pillow. Write down every ugly, angry, sad thought in a journal. You cannot suppress the initial huge wave of emotion. You have to let it pass through you. And finally, once that initial, intense wave starts to subside, you must move your body. You have to get that painful, stuck energy out. Go for a walk or a run. Put on angry music and do a workout. Do anything that gets your heart rate up, even for just 10 minutes. Moving the energy out of your body is a non-negotiable step to stop the mental spiral. Step 2. Starve the comparison monster. This is the crucial mental work for the days that follow. The urge to compare will be strong. You must actively fight it. First, you must adopt a me versus me mantra. The moment your brain starts to compare yourself to the new person, you have to interrupt it. Create a simple mantra you can repeat, like, their path is not my path. My focus is on my own journey, or I am running my own race. Say it over and over until the thought fades. Second, you must list your wins. The comparison monster wants you to focus on what you lack. You have to fight back by focusing on what you have. At the end of each day, get out a notebook and write down 3 ways you have grown or things you have accomplished since the breakup. Maybe you reconnected with a friend. Maybe you started a new hobby. Maybe you just survived a really hard day. This simple act refocuses your brain on your own progress, not their perceived progress. Step 3. Double down on your future. This is how you turn this painful event into powerful fuel. This is how you take this awful event and make it work for you. First, channel the pain. Take all of that raw hurt, anger, and sadness and use it as a trigger for positive action. Let this painful moment be the reason you do one good thing for yourself that day. Use that pain as fuel to go to the gym, to work on your business plan, to practice that instrument. Show yourself that your pain can be transformed into power. Second, plan something to look forward to. Your brain needs proof that there is a good future waiting for you. Get out your calendar right now and schedule something you are genuinely excited about, even if it's small. It could be a dinner with your best friend next week, a weekend hike, buying tickets to a concert, or a movie. It gives your brain a positive future event to focus on, pulling it away from the past. So your task for this week, especially if you are in this moment right now, is to be incredibly kind and gentle with yourself. Your only job is to focus on your own lane. Your task is to practice step 2. When you feel that comparison monster creeping in, repeat your me versus me mantra. And at the end of each day, write down just one small win for yourself. One thing you did that day that was for your healing, for your journey. Their journey is not your journey. Their timeline is not your timeline. You are not in a race with them. This moment, as deeply painful as it is a gift. It's the moment that finally, truly severs the cord that was still connecting you to a past that no longer exists. It sets you free to run your own race without ever looking over your shoulder again. Their new relationship is part of their story. It has nothing to do with your worth. Your story is just beginning, and you are the only one holding the pen. So, we reach to the end of another episode. As you already know, healing is a journey, and it's so much more powerful when we walk it together. If you're looking for a private, supportive space to connect with others who truly get what you're going through, to share your wins and your struggles, and to get ongoing encouragement from a community that genuinely cares, then I'd love for you to join our incredible Facebook group. You can find the direct link to join us right there in the episode description of this podcast. Just tap on that and you're in. And of course, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our upcoming episodes. Remember, you are so much stronger than you think, and your brightest days are ahead. Until next time, keep healing, keep growing,